That is the sound of the jar of names. Just get a name. I have one. So this video is for everyone, including but not excluded to Beth Ashworth. Right, so hello. Welcome to Cup of Tea Podcast. This is the Cup of Tea. And this is the podcast. And of course we say goodbye to what month are we in? July. Because next week will be the 1st. And we'll go into whatever month is after July, which I'm going to say is September, which I think is correct. Or is it August? June, July, August. Sorry, August. My mistake. September's the one after. Right. Bear with me in a sec. You'll find out what all those noises are and why I sound like this in a sec. But yeah, if you want to go down to my first comment, it should be there. It might not be, judging from updates and me getting stuff done. But you can go to my skip list in my first comment. You can go to this week's update, this week's topic, this week's book club, this week's question, and this week's goals. Update. So, get into two things I've mentioned already. This week we have been behind a little bit. We caught up now, hopefully. I've rendered all the videos from last week, and they should have been up yesterday. It's currently uploading the last one right now, so it should actually get up. And I'm obviously recording this on the Sunday, which means hopefully it should be out on the Monday, which is what I want obviously to happen. So everything should be okay now. Then it was just a few days I had a bit off because I left the podcast till last minute. Like, I said I'll do it on Monday. I never do it on a Monday, so I did it on the Tuesday, and then didn't get it out until the Thursday, and then it just froze my whole schedule. So now this week should be better because obviously now I've done this, and I'm going to edit the 2 episodes tonight of Let's Plays, so it should be fine. But I did say if I can finish recording this podcast by 12, I'll watch a film first, because I want to watch a film. Because there is a reason why. It's because I got a cold. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit. So I want to sort of relax, watch a film, and then I'll get on with some work after again. But yeah, it was a nice little incentive to say if I get this done by 12, I'll watch a film. And it sort of helped me get this done. It pushed me forward, shall we say. Right, anyway, that's that. So let's get on to topic now then. So these are the names of the videos coming out this week. Right now you have the podcast. It's a Monday, the 25th. That's what you're listening to right now. And then later today we have a Fable Adventure video called The Heavenly and the Primal, which is a reference to a certain TV show, which one of you might get, because they've been watching. I know they've been watching it as well. I need to get around to watching it as well, the rest of it. Tuesday, we have a Bioshock 2 episode called Tip of the Spear. You can probably guess what weapon we get in that game. On Wednesday, we've got something called The Abbey's Maze. That is a Fable Adventure video. There's a location and a character in that, which you can probably guess. And then Thursday, we've got a Bioshock 2 episodes called The Gentleman's Tear, which is a channel lore object, which I've created. And it's probably linked to the Tip of the Spear title from the other one as well, because, yeah, you can probably guess I like something a little too much. And then Friday, we have a Fable Adventure video called For the Kingdom, which is a play on For the King, which I like to say. It's my new favourite phrase. But I felt like For the Kingdom was a little bit better based on the events of a Fable game in what I was playing. And then we've also got an extra episode out on Saturday called Hook Coast Pointing, and that's a pointing episode for a Fable Adventure. Right then, let's go on to book club, is it? Nope, it is book club actually. Yes, it is book club. Right, so I'm still reading Jonathan Strange, Mr. Noel. I'm going about halfway through now, I think, and we've just got to the horse sand part, if you know what that is, if you've read the book or seen the TV show. It's basically when there's a ship stranded and something happens with a horse sand. But yeah, I felt for this was the bit in the... There's a bit in the TV show that I saw, and I thought when I get to that's what I was waiting for in the book. That's when things start to happen in the TV show. So I was waiting for that to get in the book, and I've got there now. So it's like this is like the pinnacle part of the TV show. So it's nice that I finally got there in the book now. So now hopefully things will start actually happening instead of just some political things which have been happening quite recently in the book. But yeah, hopefully things will happen now. And let's go on to... Oh, I haven't finished my thing. Let's get on to the community section then. Mention Monday specifically. I haven't actually finished my thing, which I'll finish off in a second or so. My page, I'm talking about. Okay then, or script. You can call it script. Anyway, let's go on to Mention Monday. Let's keep going. I didn't do the hint for this week's video. Oh, well, it's the same as last week, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Mention Monday. So these are the people that commented on last week's videos. We've got quite a smallish week this week, but some nice people coming back and some familiar faces which have appeared every so often back as well. So this week we thank Horia, Max Ravage, 40k Warrior Man, Darkness Rider 75, and Party Player 2.0. So Party Player 2.0, well, we've seen before, and he's back. And I nearly said Dark Nez Rider because I'm stupid and an idiot. But oh well. Yeah, thank you for that. What's next? It is the Q&A. So, the Q&A got one question this week from PartyPlayer 2.0 who says, "Hey, are you going to play multiplayer when talking about Bioshock 2? I will be. It'll be in something subscriber special videos, which I'm going to try and push out a bit. Well, not subscriber special videos, there'll be special videos where I'll go back into old games I've finished and do that. Like, I want to try and start them up soon, like, just do some, like, random things like 221 subscribers or something, like, something stupid, just so I can make some videos and go back into games because I want to get them sorted out and start doing things like that. But again, it's on my long list of things to do. I just need to get past this list, basically. Right, let's go on to subscribers next. We have no new subscribers this week. We were at 1,190. We're still at 1,190, but we have got 2 new subscribers. So actually, I was wrong when I said that's something to go. But what I meant was we don't have any more in the number-wise. Yes. Right. Anyway, we welcome to the community this week mchris441 and Thodsy16 Renzo. So yeah, welcome to the community. And what a name. Okie dokie then. So let's go on to this last week's question, which was about documentaries. Do you know any good ones or not? Horia says, I suggest checking out a documentary about the Devil's Bible. It has a satisfying ending. Not sure about the Devil's Bible. Is it? I'm guessing it is the Devil's Bible, like what devil worship and things like that. Or is it? Because I know I was watching that documentary the other week, which I said about last week's what inspired the whole documentary question, where I said about the Da Vinci Code one, where they're trying to do that, and there was that south of France, Carpathians, was it? No, it wasn't Carpathians, that's something completely different. But it was a religious sect that believed in 2 gods. I did mention this last week. I believe their Bible is called the Devil's Bible. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm guessing it is about devil worship and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see if I can check it out later on. But let's go on now to something else, which is this week's question, which is... I haven't written it down. I know what it is, but I haven't written it down, so I don't know how to word it properly. Basically, this Friday, there's going to be a couple of adventure video. Maybe the Sunday. No, the Saturday or the Sunday. Ooh. It'll be out sometime this weekend. But this Friday, I'm going to London Film and Comic Con, and I'm going to do a video about it. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably just like a little trailer, sort of like a showcase of the whole event, if I can. But my question is to you: what would you like to see now? You can you can Google the London Film and Comic Con. You can see who's there. You can try and tell me who you'd like me to try and get a video or picture of, or something like that, if I can. Or if you know anything that's there that you want me to try and see, then let me know, and I'll try and get a video of it if I can, or try and include it somehow. I'm going to do some cosplay things if I can. I'm going to try and get some people that I see there. If they'll show, like, do like, you know, the cosplay showcases like Sneaky Zebras and stuff like that. Try and do something similar to that. So if you have a look on the website of the London Film and Comic Con, you can obviously go and see what's about, and if you let me know what you want to see and stuff, or if you just know what you want, like cosplay, or if you want to see the people that are there, like the actors. I know a lot of Game of Thrones characters are going to be there. A few Daredevil people, such as Foggy from the game. Who else is going to be there? I'll load it up and talk about it in the outro today. So I'll keep on going now for the rest of this podcast. And I'll come back to this bit later on then. Right, so I just need to quickly see what's next on my list. This week's comment, that's it. Right, this week's comment goes to Max Ravage, who said, "What are you looking at? You never seen a guy sleep with a fish before?" Yes, because last week's What Film comment was from a film called Splash, which I felt is very popular back in its day, but it's a very old film. So the fact that Max Ravage knew what the film was and did another quote from that film, it just, I was like, yes, he got it. Especially since I love that film, because I had Tom Hanks in it. I love Tom Hanks. But yeah, right. Anyway, what's that next after that? Just look at my list. This week's question, I think it's the goals, isn't it? Goals! Right, so last week's goals was to do the details on the videos and to start filming as an optional incentive. Didn't really work because I was behind on those videos, so I didn't obviously get it done. I might try and do some tonight, but I doubt it's going to happen. So yeah, goal didn't work. What's this week's goal? I'm not sure. Live to do details. Yeah, let's just do it again. Let's do the same one. Details. Get the details done, and that'll be it. Yeah, let's do it. Do it this week. This week feels a lot better, so hopefully it'll work out. But anyway, yeah, right. So what's after that? Then I think it is the time for the outro, isn't it? It is indeed. Right. So let's quickly talk about before we finish the London Film and Comic Con. I've loaded up the page now. Then, so film and TV guests that are going to be there is the guy that played Hellboy. He'll be there. The Russian from Rocky IV. What's his name? Dolph Lundgren. Who else? There's one of the Avengers is there. The Hawkeye. That's why it's there, because it's Hawkeye. Jean Grey from the original X-Men films. Chewbacca's going to be there. No, he's not. Maybe. Is that him? I'm not sure. Anybody else interesting? I have come away from the screen. The Emperor's going to be there from Star Wars. There's a few people there. Yeah, you can look on the website. There's a load of list of people that's going to be there. And there's quite a big list. I need to go through it myself and see who I want to get a picture with and stuff. Missy from Doctor Who. Jack Gleeson, who is obviously the Game of Thrones, King Joffrey. Walking Dead. There's a Hobbit. There's a Hobbit there. As in played a Hobbit. Darth Vader, the original one. Yeah, there's quite a few people. Boba Fett. Oh, there's quite a few more. There's new ones added. Ooh. Sweet. Yeah, but let me know on there and see if you want to find me anybody, or if you just want cosplay or book stuff like that. Just let me know. Anyway, I'm going to finish this podcast now then. What time is it? It's 11:58. I'm finishing this on the 24th. So this will be edited on the 25th. But like I said, if I finish recording this by the 25th, I'm going to go watch a film. I might go and watch a Batman vs Superman. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't talk about the San Diego Comic-Con trailers. Justice League actually looks good. I was very, very sceptical about it, but it actually looks really good. Anyway, I'm going off to watch Batman vs Superman because I haven't seen it yet. Sorry. But yeah, time to finish this cup of tea, so... Lovely. Right. But that's it. I'll see you next time, or whenever I see you next. But let me know about that Comic-Con video, because like I said, Friday is when I'm going, so get your questions in, get your comments in before then. Alright then, that's it. Yeah, so I shall now leave it with what film? Tell me, do you bleed? You will.